Welcome to the Nimrodders, where we talk about some fancy shit. Let me tell you, we have a really great episode today. Thank you so much for joining. I'm so jazzed to be a part of this.
Sit back, relax, grab your snacks, and don't get fat.
A candy tier list.
I have a sandwich.
Merry Christmas, listeners.
Jingle.
Grandstand.
Oh shit! He doxed himself.
Here, let's do it. Merry Christmas. Oh, listeners, I'm Grandstand, and I'm here with just JerryJ, McHawthorne, and Cream Card. Man, we are so cozy.
Merry Christmas.
So festive. 'Tis the season.
Merry Christmas.
And we've got 3 segments for you today. And we're
Don't start with me. I got work to do with mine.
Oh, you got work? You got work to do?
Yeah, I got work to do with mine. So start with somebody else.
Oh, got it.
I mean, it's a random selection. It's definitely the host's discretion.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
That was a bar. Did y'all hear that bar?
Do it. I think you should just go with bar.
Did y'all hear that bar?
Just freelance it. Just freelance it? That's not what I meant to say. God damn it.
Yeah, you got
Been doing that. It's not very profitable.
Fucked up already. All right, shut up.
We're actually going to start with just JerryJ.
Oh wow! It was 1-3, and Jerry got picked. Wow.
Oh, look, I'm going to the casino with those odds.
Nice. Put it on black.
Merry
Ladies
Christmas,
and gentlemen,
all of
boys and girls, children of certain ages, welcome to the Christmas special of the Nimrodders podcast. Today, the cast has to do something that's going to be very hard to do.
It was so hot.
They have to convince me,
Oh.
the Grinch of the group, that Christmas is actually a good holiday. I hate Christmas.
Okay.
Shut up. I'm not done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
It's stressful and it's very unnecessary. So they have to take turns and convince me that Christmas is good.
Mm-hmm.
Go.
Mm-hmm.
There
Question.
you have it. Christmas sucks. And I stand on my hill. Christmas is bad.
Okay, so what are the reasons? What are the reasons why you dislike Christmas so much, as opposed to any other holiday like Thanksgiving or Easter?
Oh, Thanksgiving, I get to eat all the food, so of course I love that. But Christmas, first of all right, has to be the most stressful. Let me stop. The most financially stressful time of the year. You live paycheck to paycheck, most of us, about 80% of the world. Shut up. Don't fact check me on that. And then you come up with this holiday.
You're pretty
especially if you have kids. Where you don't want the kids to feel bad. Because society has said Santa's going to, not maybe bring you something, but no, he's going to bring you gifts. And then you get ads plastered everywhere of these toys that kids see and they want. Then they come to you with their little eyes, little sad eyes. Daddy, I want that for Christmas. In the meantime, you're thinking, I just paid rent. and Christmas is too close to the next month that I got to pay rent again. So people like, just save throughout the year. No, because a bill randomly's come up and I got to pay that with that money I was saving. So by Christmas time, it's fucking gone. Now, if rent companies like, hey, for December, don't pay us rent, you can have the best Christmas ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But take the financial out. It's just sad, man. Because throughout the year, people have lost people. And then you got to spend that Christmas without that person. Now you're sad, right?
I think that's just
for some reason,
life
everybody
for
want to
any
propose. Oh, who?
I think that's just any holiday. Thanksgiving
Well, yeah,
without a
That
loved
could
one.
happen on
Well,
Halloween without a
holidays
loved
suck.
one.
Boom.
Well, okay. I mean,
People don't
that's
just
that's
die
a
on
blanket
Christmas.
statement.
Yeah, they do. Grayson.
just cause.
Falling off the roof, hanging up lights.
That's how I'd
Christmas
like to
tree
go,
fall
honestly.
on 'em.
Honestly.
No, that's how you become Santa.
Yeah.
No, that's how
yeah.
you become Krampus. Krampus?
Krampus.
Krampus?
Krampus.
Krampus.
Krampus. That's a wing
That's his
shop down
cousin.
here. Shut up. But no, Christmas is it's financially stressful.
So
random family members
Jerry,
come
I
out
feel
the
like
wood-
your opinion would 100% change if money wasn't an object.
No, because I still got to spend money, and I don't like to do that.
Yeah, but if you were able to use disposable income that you would have, I mean, like even if it was just like say $5 a person, you would still have the less stress of like, oh, I just paid rent, but I still have like the grands in the bank, basically.
I
No,
think
because then
I
I'm
think
thinking
it's
about the very couple of next days. All right, it's tax time now. I got to file taxes. I got to pay.
you can pay somebody.
January 1st, rent is due again. All the other bills is due again. Then
I'm just saying
if I
if
give
money
out gifts
wasn't
and
an
I don't
object-
get shit, I'm mad again.
I'm just saying if money wasn't an object, there would be no other reason for you to hate Christmas outside of
Wait, can I take over your segment for 1 second?
No, there is another reason. It got something to do with unnecessary family members showing up.
Can I take over your
that
segment for 1
doesn't
second?
always have to be the case though. You can as an adult
I have an idea.
curate that experience.
But then you become the bad person in the family. Like, why you don't want to come around the family? Why don't
What
then
if-
you get guilt
well, it
tripped.
sounds like you don't already give a shit about them, so why would that matter?
But what if we change this to where we're all like the ghosts from the Christmas Carol, where we're like one of
Oh,
us
God,
is
we're
from
not-
the past,
no.
present, and future.
I don't want to know about his past, present, or future.
Oh,
We're not that deep, Karn.
Okay, confession. There's trauma with Christmas. That's why I don't like it. There.
I mean,
Yeah.
I can definitely guess that based on how much you hate Christmas, because I feel like financially, any holiday can be really not fun.
But it's weird because like 4th of July, I would throw $800 on some fireworks.
So that's what I'm.
I would throw
so
money
that's
on
what I don't
blowing
understand.
shit
I
up.
think
Okay.
it's like, so it's not just the financial. The financial isn't helpful. Obviously, it's
Yeah.
not great when you're not doing financially well.
Mhm.
He's gone.
Where did he go?
And I guess he just didn't like what you had to say.
He got
Had
tired.
to open the door. Shut up.
People don't
Oh.
like. I'm just saying, if money wasn't an object, all you're left with at this point is your trauma. So
Okay. Money's not a problem. So let's say, Stream Wife's birthday.
hey, Stream
Come
Wife
on.
birthday, happy
Come on.
birthday!
You gotta-
Happy
No,
birthday!
no,
Just
no.
JerryJ's
Yeah, you
No,
gotta
Why?
Christmas
his birthday
podcast.
today.
You gotta
Yeah,
show
like
your
a
face.
Christmas podcast. You got to be on here. Jerry is
at the
currently
moment of recording
summoning his
this,
wife.
Jerry's wife's
How
birthday.
do you summon a
is
wife?
today?
It's definitely not like you're trying to fucking bathe a rubber duck like you are right now.
I need a
the fuck
catchphrase.
did
How do
you
you
just
summon a
say,
wife?
Carl?
Bathe a rubber duck.
That made about as
Give
much
me
sense.
something.
as-
I don't have anything.
Whip your dick out.
No. That probably would push her away.
Wave a bath bomb in the air. I don't know.
A bath bomb?
That's a good one. Crazy.
What do women like the most?
Money.
I have
Uh-oh.
money. Oh, there she goes.
Oh, look, that was
You don't dox
New
me.
car.
Don't show my mail.
Yeah,
on
what the hell?
on
What the
my
hell?
Doxed.
Doxed. I'm gonna have to look up.
It's
What
your
that means.
birthday gift.
Doxed. It just
you
means
mean?
You
that
get a birthday gift.
somebody's
nice.
given private
Sticks whenever.
information. So, like, if you know how Sister Sniper Wolf went through and
Ooh.
showed where Jack's film's house was.
Yeah.
That's what doxing is. It's when you. He's still looking it up. I'm explaining it
you
to
didn't
him.
know
He's
what
like,
doxing was?
Hold on, chill.
Oh my god.
Search for and publish private or identifying
When
information
somebody
about a particular individual
really
on the
show
internet,
information on you,
typically
yes,
with
they can find
malicious
you.
intent.
Oh yeah.
Was she malicious?
Yes, she was 100% malicious.
That's right. I get gifts for other people's birthdays.
Jerry's the fucking
Come
the
say
kid. Jerry's the kid at the like the party.
Oh!
Jerry's the kid at the party that like
Oh, they
never
get
have,
mad
like,
when I don't get a gift.
yeah,
You're
yeah,
right.
you have to have
You're right.
the equal attention cake.
Okay, but to the topic at hand. I don't like Christmas for financial reasons.
Okay. Yeah. So I would have to say that it's difficult to try to like change somebody's mind about Christmas because it's very like it's individual, right? Everybody celebrates Christmas for a whole bunch of different reasons. I mean, for me, myself, since I am religious and a Christian, I celebrate Christmas based on the fact that Jesus was born.
Which
So
is
it's like,
crazy because he wasn't born in Christmas.
well,
So you
yeah,
think-
I know. It's the thought of, it's just the reminder of the gift that God gave us, right? So it's not like, obviously he was actually born on that day, but it's nice to be able to just, remind yourself that, remind your family, remind your friends. And it's like a nice time to kind of celebrate that. And that it's more focused on that more than like just giving gifts to people and spending a whole bunch of money everywhere.
But you
Giving or
celebrate
getting
that on
gifts.
Easter.
No,
Say, huh?
that's a different reason why you're
No,
celebrating
because
on
if you
Easter.
die and you born again, that's technically your birthday too.
He's
Wait,
got
what?
2 birthdays.
So it sounds like to me, Jesus, you just a tad bit, just this much selfish, bro.
Yeah, that's right. He's
You
very
need 2
selfish.
birthdays, bro.
How
True.
dare our Lord?
How dare he?
Our
How
Lord
dare
Jesus
he?
die for our sins?
Become an incarnated being, a
Could
human,
not.
when he is the God of the universe, become a human, and
There
then
he, right.
die an agonizing death
What?
I mean,
For our
selfish.
sins. Selfish.
wanted
for our sins.
Selfish.
Because, yeah, honestly, he just wants the attention on him. He's like
you gonna
Jerry.
come-
He's like Jerry
And you
on his
gonna
wife's
come back
birthday.
and get us when
Jesus,
the time is
Jesus
right?
definitely needs that equal attention cake at every party.
yeah.
Right. Yeah.
We are
Honestly,
going to hell. This
super
segment.
egregious.
This is where we get, and it's recorded, so we're in trouble.
Trouble.
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, Jesus is going to
But
see
no,
this and he's
but
going to
no.
be like, oh.
The mission
He's going to be
is
listening
tell
to
me
Nimrodders.
Tell me things to make me feel good about Christmas. Like you got financial over here, and it's heavy.
All right.
So
Okay.
you got to put some
Yeah.
good stuff over there
Jerry.
to tip the scales.
This is Jerry. So I'm going to kind of go into something a little bit that we went over during the Thanksgiving episode that, are a little emotional.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Okay. So when you're depressed, the thing that I've learned is to take joy in even the most insignificant things that bring a little bit of positivity to your life. For me, at one point, I was so depressed that I found enjoyment in the rainbow created by water sprinklers. Like, that's how sad I was. So with Christmas, think of things, little things like the lights on a Christmas tree, how pretty they are,
Let me tell you
or
why I don't like that. They using
the
up
music.
electricity and running up your utility bill.
What if they're not yours though?
yeah, like other people's Christmas lights.
But then you have to drive to go see those lights, and now you're wasting gas.
Okay, well, what if they're your neighbors? What if you can look outside and your neighbors have Christmas lights
Now
on?
their lights too bright shining through your window, and you
Oh,
can't
for
sleep.
And then hot cocoa.
Okay, wait. Okay. Hot cocoa.
Hot
We're on to
cocoa.
we're on to
Now,
something.
hot cocoa
Is that
isn't
winter,
mutually
though?
exclusive
Like-
to Christmas. It can
We're
be
on to
something that you
something.
do while camping, but
I'm listening.
like peppermint hot cocoa, just like the seasonal,
I'm-
a nice
okay.
little mug with your hot cocoa that has just the
Swaddled in
season
Speaking
a
of
on it.
docs, my head's about to dox my hairline.
Okay, and where's the grandstand? McHawthorne, you gave me one tingle.
Ah, yeah.
A jingle tingle.
Oh, I was like, wait a minute. Whoa.
So hot
We gave him a
cocoa and
jingle
hot
tingle.
beverages, Christmas beverages, you done tipped it a little bit. So we almost there. We almost there. Need some more tingles. Damn, I got
Yeah.
some hot cocoa in there. Ooh, that sounds good.
Yeah, for
Like-
those of you who don't know what we're talking about, I'm rating. I just rate things based off of tingle meter. I just
Yeah, it
it
tingles you.
either gives you a tingle or it doesn't.
So Jerry, there's one thing that we could talk about is that so in I think it was the Thanksgiving episode.
A lot of
Yeah.
callbacks. I like it.
Yeah, it was a Thanksgiving episode because you said something to Grandstand that he's having a daughter. And that you said that you can never really be like, like strict with your daughter because, your daughter's like, like your whole world and makes you happy and everything, right?
Unfortunately.
So would that also carry over to like, on that Christmas morning, there's like a little bit of snow outside and your kids run to the tree and see their presents that you put under there, and you can like see the joy in your kids' faces when they unwrap what they think Santa got them, but it was actually you. And you may be thinking about the financial aspect of it, but to them, their only world is what they're opening right there underneath that tree, and they're so happy to have that. And the joy on their faces has to give you something.
The thing about kids is they help us regain the empathy that we've lost as we've grown older.
And they also are great when you are really good at athletics, because then you can live vicariously through them and then put all the pressure on them to be really good at a sport. And when they're not,
I didn't make it in baseball, so I'm gonna pressure you little pumpkin.
And nothing stop me from being your all-string football guy. Why can't you be all-string football guy?
Damn it.
Yeah, that's what kids are for.
So hot cocoa tip to scale.
Obviously, Christmas is not going to be the same as how we experienced it when we were kids. But if we can make our Christmases better for our children than they were for us, and that's also part of the approach, with Christmas.
Oh, he's doing that lip thing. It's like I think it's like when he's thinking. He's
thinking. He's pondering.
Damn it!
It's like what?
You added a tingle to the scale. So
Good
now
job,
we're
Clark.
even. It's an even weighted scale, and it's up to Grandstand.
Oh no, we're doomed. We're doomed. We're fucking doomed. We're doomed.
Jerry, Christmas is great because you get to wear pajamas all the time.
No, Grandstand,
Christmas
you're losing
pajamas.
it. You're losing it.
You get to chill and hang out.
Grandstand, use your time and just start talking about things that he likes.
Music. Not Christmas music though.
Hate Christmas music.
You get to make your own Christmas music. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever made your own Christmas music song before?
JerryJ.
Wait a minute, you're merch. You're merch. What about that? Oh, I just spilled coffee all over my hand. Okay, so what about so when you're streaming, right? I gave you like basically a commercial. It was Jerry Cozy, like the Christmas merch, right? Doesn't that give you a little bit of
Not if no one buys it. So nope, you just made it worse.
But I bought it.
I'm gonna give you a.
Doesn't that make you happy?
I'm gonna give you.
I bought your Christmas merch.
Grandstand. That's enough.
How do I turn your mic?
Yeah, turn your mic back up.
Okay.
There we go.
Can you hear me? Okay.
That's better. Yeah.
Okay.
Just listen to the commercial again.
Imagine this,
and it might give
Jerry.
you some Christmas spirit.
The way that I enjoy Christmas is through little moments, as I've mentioned before. Imagine during the Christmas season, during the winter, the snow is fresh. It's quiet. You don't have to go out. The moment during the night when all you have on is your Christmas lights, the kids have gone to bed, you're with your wife, drinking some hot cocoa.
She's naked.
That too. She could be.
Sorry.
But
yeah, see, we gotta talk about naked females. That's how we get his attention.
But the snow is gently falling at night. The kids are asleep. You've got a nice cozy home, and you're enjoying the gift of your wife's presence in that very moment.
Life seems to slow down.
And what he means by that is her box.
What do you mean? What do you mean by presents?
Yeah, her box. I just said
can
that.
be opening her. She's the present.
Expound.
You could be opening up her as the present.
Yeah.
Unwrapping her.
Unwrap the wife for Christmas. That's right.
Whenever
the jingle tingles.
Whenever Jerry does that, all I can fucking think of is like he's just like a snake, like taking in his surroundings.
Yeah. So let me get this straight. Let me get this straight. So
He's using
we
echolocation with it.
hot, nice Christmas beverages.
With hot, nice Christmas sex.
The joy
Mm-hmm.
the joy of seeing your kids experience Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And basically some Christmas snoo.
Yeah.
And buying Jerry Cozy merch.
Shut up, Grant. See, every time.
Grant's saying, God damn it, like, look. You ever look? Here's what's happening: is we're over here like it's just like we're starting our stars. Me and McCockthorne, and then Grandstand is actively throwing the ball the other direction.
right. He's kicking the ball in his own goal.
I played soccer once, and I did that.
Yeah, that makes sense. Honestly,
Yeah, it makes sense.
You're doing that
now
right now,
understand.
metaphorically.
Yeah.
I've come to a conclusion
Oh,
because I added my own on there that I just thought about,
Ooh.
and it's very stupid. Christmas, you get days off of work.
Christmas vacation.
Yes.
Yeah. No, that's not stupid. See, again, you need to enjoy things that seem insignificant but are important to you and valuable to you.
All right. So you're telling me, calculating in my head, that just JerryJ actually likes Christmas.
Seems like it.
I think it's a good step forward in the right direction.
Yeah. The thing is that you don't have to feel like you don't have to be all in or all out on Christmas. Like for someone like me, I haven't been in the Christmas spirit until I went Christmas shopping last night and watched Christmas movies last night. Like I've been feeling a little bit in and out of it for days on days, but then now I'm like, okay, like I'm good. Like I feel happier as we get closer, and like the joys of Christmas is doing things that put you in the Christmas spirit. Like going to see lights at a local. My God, my hairline is being doxxed hardcore right now.
Good thing I looked up what doxing looks like. I understand.
Going to see lights. And Jerry,
Bro,
stop.
no, you just said the bit. Like I'm trying not to cry because when I tell you deep down, this shit was. I get to use that. Bro, your hairline look like it's been doxxed.
Underneath that Santa hat, there is a
Bro,
doxed
you
hairline.
need to go patent that.
I mean, Jerry, you want it? You want it? I'll give it to you.
Put it on
I'll
a
let
shirt.
you.
Pin it
Merry
on a
Christmas,
shirt.
Jerry.
Nimrod,
There's your gift.
Nimrodders merch. Doxing your hairline.
My hairline has been doxxed.
That's awesome.
Yes. All right. Nobody listening, steal it. Please don't. It's already gonna be.
no. I'm gonna purposely edit this slower so we can do that.
So we get that out and rolling so that
Get
you
the
can
patent
buy
going.
it on the Nimrodders merch page,
Merry Christmas.
which we don't have yet.
No, but like I was saying, like going to see lights and going to like experience the things that you like, the things that you enjoy about Christmas. Like that's the main thing for me. I have a few traditions that I do every year. You know, I like to watch not Christmas Story. I almost said that completely wrong. Christmas Vacation every year, or like I watch 8 Crazy Nights. I don't know how these traditions started, but they did. So like I watch you watch things or you take in certain things that you enjoy in your life that make you feel like you like whatever makes you feel like you're at home. You know,
and also
like for
helps
me,
get your mind off of the stresses, even for a moment.
For me,
Make it your own, Jerry.
there's a local
I know.
there's a local company around here that puts up lights every year, and they've been doing it for like 30 years, right, or something like that. And going to those lights every year gets me closer to my dad, who's no longer with me, and like my family that I used to have, and like that feeling of family, like when my mom and dad were still together, and my brother and me were still like just kids, and like going and experiencing that is like it's a way to live in nostalgia. You said in one of the episodes that you're stuck in the past, like that's something that you can really hang on to, of like the little traditions that even if you don't have any where you're at, that's one thing, but if you can make them with your kids as well, and have traditions with your kids to have things that they look forward to when they grow up.
And,
Those are the
and
things that
trying
make
to
it important.
reinvent it for yourself a little bit, you know, like if there's something that you have the power to reinvent any trauma or bad experiences that come with the holidays.
Mm-hmm.
I appreciate that.
And you also have your wife who's got your back and willing to help you out when you're at your lowest.
And throw things
with
at
the
your
holidays.
face.
You guys are very nice. I love all the explanations I got. But honestly, I had to drag this out because as soon as my Hawthorne said, if you had all the money in the world, Christmas would be fucking fantastic and I would love it. So we could have stopped there, but I had to drag it on. So there you have it. Christmas is great.
Christmas is great. Buy his merch.
But please.
I'll buy some
So
merch.
that way you can have the money.
Yeah, then you can
pay
have
for
the
things,
money.
you know?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
I did take the kids to go see the Christmas light, and it was actually awesome. So yeah,
Oh, that's so sweet. That's
No,
so
it ain't.
sweet.
no, it ain't. It's
Oh,
suspense.
you know what's
Shut up.
also sweet?
What's sweet?
Karn being ready for a segment. Is he ready?
Yeah. Welcome to my segment. We're doing a tier list a little bit different today. We are going through a Christmas tier list, but we're not going through it together. These guys have already filled out their tier list in advance to make sure that we have a concrete system of how these movies can be ranked. Christmas movie tier list already filled out. We're going to go through and start with Jerry's to get a look at them just really briefly, and then we're going to go through our top 5 Christmas movies. I was going to do the whole list, but there's 50 and I didn't do it.
Fair. You're not fair.
That's a whole lot.
First up is Jerry, and he doesn't like Christmas movies, so he just kind of threw all these in here and just did whatever.
Do you not like the Jim Carrey Grinch one, Jerry?
Nope.
Oh, so you don't like any Christmas movies?
The Jim Carrey Grinch one was kind of freaky when I watched it. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah.
No,
It's a little
okay,
weird.
so it's not. I don't think it's on here, but Muppets Christmas Carol.
Oh, dude,
Terrible.
I love that.
Terrible.
Yeah,
I love that shit. I love that
You're
movie.
gonna like say something else.
Was it terrifying?
No, so
Creepy.
So
was
Muppets
scary when I was a
no,
little
no. I watched it last night, and honestly, dude, the Muppets Christmas Carol is actually terrifying. The 3 ghosts are actually terrifying.
The Marley Brothers used to scare me when I was a little kid.
Oh, yeah,
where
dude, they're
Marley
fucking
and
terrifying.
Marley. I was like, they're ghosts.
When they do
I was just
when they do
imagine
the
when I was a
song,
little kid, just like seeing the ghost just like popping
they-
up. I'm like,
when they do the song, we're like, we're Marley and Marley. And McCauliford's like,
that shit scared. Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, I used to freak out. I used to hate that part.
Hi.
That and then I hated the Ghost of Christmas Future. He scared the shit out of me too.
no, actually, the Ghost of Christmas Past scares me more than the future. It's just a little
She
kid.
is pretty
that-
creepy. Little,
Yeah, it's
do you know
pretty-
how
it's
they did
pretty damn
that?
creepy.
I think they used like an oil, like had her in a little tank
I'll say, yeah,
with,
she was like underwater or whatever. Wasn't she?
underwater, or like it was an oil. It was to make it look wispy.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Movie scared
That's what
me.
like they did.
Also, Michael Caine went really hard. He acted like
Yeah,
really well in that movie for a Muppets movie. He
exactly.
Did, he
Like
he,
I mean, I don't want to say he carried the movie, obviously, but like he definitely was like the star of it, without a doubt.
definitely did. He definitely, yeah.
Totally
It was lovely.
agree. Yeah.
Anyway, that's not on the tier list.
Yeah, that
Should've
one's not.
been.
And for the record, that would be like a probably top
Would've-
10 at least for me.
It would have been top 10 in Legendary for me if I
Yeah.
had a top 10 in Legendary. I didn't have that
You
many in
You
Legendary.
didn't.
Anyway,
actually.
let's go through this.
So
With
Jerry,
J.
we're just showing this. Jerry's doesn't really have a lot of work put into it because he just doesn't like Christmas movies in the first place. So it is what it is. We now move on to McCockdoors.
I got one in Legendary.
Well,
It's not really a
at
Christmas
least tell
movie.
the listeners what he had in Legendary.
Oh,
It
sure.
is.
I'm sorry. I forgot this is a
It
podcast.
is. It's the best movie of all time.
The
What you talking
only legendary movie that he has is The Nightmare Before Christmas. And I will say I don't really consider it a Christmas movie, so I understand why you say it is a legendary Christmas
but
movie.
we got Die Hard on the
Yeah.
list.
Oh yeah, and Die Hard's on the list. We'll go through and say what's on this list, like the stars of them, because a lot of these are kind of
Okay,
just
okay.
shit, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's true.
So we'll go on to McCawthorn's. McCawthorn has in legendary A Christmas Story, A Wonderful Life, and Christmas Vacation. And then in Have to Watch This Every Christmas, he has Klaus, Santa Claus, Charlie Brown Christmas, and How the Grinch Stole Christmas, the original, not the Jim Carrey version.
Yep.
In good, he has Die Hard.
Boris
We're not
Karloff.
going to get into that. I haven't even seen Die Hard, so I don't care enough. Home Alone, Elf, Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version.
Mickey.
Nightmare Before Christmas, Frosty the Snowman, Christmas Carol, Miracle on 34th Street, Last Holiday, Polar Express, and Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. In bad, he has 8 Crazy Nights, Christmas Chronicles, The New Grinch. I agree. Home Alone 2, Christmas Prince,
That was kind of cute.
and
Nice.
and Escape the Claus or whatever the not Jim Carrey. Oh my God, Tim Allen versus the other guy movie.
Yeah,
is.
yeah, it was Martin Short.
And then we're not going to go
Played,
through Never Watch because they're going to come up with at other times too.
Yeah.
But the one thing about this list, and I will say the flaw as I'm going through this, is that the problem is the list was kind of weighted to where if you never watched it, it got less points than if it was in bad. And I kind of just
which isn't necessarily true because I'm sure any of these could be good.
Yeah, and I justified it to myself as they weren't even enough to give it a shot versus the ones that are in bad you gave a shot and didn't like, but those are not even good enough to give a shot. So I just that's kind of how I justified it to myself.
Okay.
All right, and then I think next up is Grandstand, who has nothing in legendary because why the fuck would he
watch it?
Why?
I love Grandstand because he never has a strong opinion about really anything.
Nothing at all. No.
He's like he uses his overrides and is like, this is mid. I would override this to put it in mid.
Exactly.
Use my override to put it in B.
Exactly. Yeah. And it was fitting. To go through the three. So only 3 in this one. Have to Watch This Every Christmas, Nightmare Before Christmas. I will say, I didn't pay attention to the wording of my tier list, and that does make sense that you want to watch that movie like every year. I do understand that because it's a good movie for like that time between Halloween and Christmas. That's like set in between there. That's why I don't consider it it's more than just a Christmas movie. It's like a seasonal movie essentially. Like a fall movie. Yeah.
It covers more.
Yeah, there's no Thanksgiving in it, but whatever. Thanksgiving is a trash holiday.
And we'll get into that topic later.
Next year.
Next year.
So good. We have The New Grinch, which stunned the fuck out of me, and that is also a reason when we get into the actual like ranking of this. That's what's a good reason why it was up as high as it was.
It's good, not
no.
great.
Nope.
It's not.
Nope.
It's just mid.
It's not good.
It was cute.
Polar
Not
Express,
good.
and y'all are going to be really shocked at mine, by the way. Polar Express, Christmas Story, The Santa Claus, A Christmas Carol, Elf, Grinch Stole Christmas, the Jim Carrey version, Christmas Chronicles, Home Alone. In bad, he has Charlie Brown Christmas and Frosty the Snowman.
Sorry.
Which just seemed...
I know that's probably really upsetting people.
That just seemed like perfect to me, but whatever. that like they were just like so evenly distributed, like in bad. It was like, okay, like he clearly has a
That
not
makes sense.
favorite version
Ew,
of the movie.
they're old.
Yeah.
No. There are some good old stuff. I like old stuff if they're good. They're just really boring. I don't know. Whenever I see it, I'm just like, oh,
And if you guys want
dragging through it,
if you guys want to freak out about something that was in Never Watched, I'll understand that. But and I was gonna say that the fact that Jerry arbitrarily put Christmas Vacation so far down in his tier list that it really fucked everything up for that movie, I'm really mad about that.
That is so sad.
Which brings us to my
Fucking
tier
love-
list, which is to me
yes.
the most balanced and most perfect tier list in the world.
Oh,
At
okay,
number
yeah.
1, we have Christmas Vacation, a Christmas staple. Watch it every year. Polar Express, also watch it every year. Haven't watched it yet. Jim Carrey's Grinch Stole Christmas and Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
I wouldn't say
Those
that. I would-
4 to me are the biggest staples.
Legendary?
Of the what Legendary? Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just. Go
Why
ahead, go
is
for it.
Mickey ranking so high?
I was just, I'm just like, well, just Polar Express as well.
If you've never watched Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, where it's like the 3 different episode things, honestly, was a staple of my childhood. So they're definitely whatever. Anyway, have to watch that every Christmas. 8 Crazy Nights, slept on. Definitely not okay for the time with all the jokes that are in it, but
Bum bum bitty bitty bum bum.
hey,
Bum bum bitty bitty. With fucking Spielberg.
uh-huh.
Ha ha ha.
Sorry.
This shit's funny, dude.
Charlie Brown Christmas, Home Alone, How to Grinch Stole Christmas, Original, Christmas Carol, and Elf. In good, I have Nightmare Before Christmas because it's not really a Christmas movie. Frosty the Snowman, that one that I forget the name of.
It's good though.
It is good. I forget the name of it. It is good. I forget the name of it though. Just Friends with Ryan Reynolds. Yeah. Cranks, it's good. It's not my favorite, but it is what it is. Jingle All the Way, it's funny just for the one scene where he's trying to get the toy and the fucking guy kicks his ass. Or something like that. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a long time. Home Alone 2, Daddy's Home 2, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, Deck the Halls with Danny DeVito, which is actually a really good movie. I'm not going to lie, but it's just not a staple as I would think it would be. Klaus, Last Holiday, and Trading Places. I put it on good because in good because I just kind of figured that it was a good enough thing. It was a good enough movie to be in good, even though it's not really a Christmas movie, but it's not. In bad, we have Santa Claus. Fuck that movie. It's so stupid. Bad Santa. I hate anything about let's make this beloved character, but it's bad. It's a bad guy instead of a good guy. That shit annoys the fuck out of me. Jack Frost, same shit, honestly. Fred Claus, I mean, what's his name? Vince Vaughn, right? Is that who it is? Mm-hmm. Right?
I think I remember seeing that once, and
yeah, it was just.
I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah, I that was kind of my thing. If I couldn't remember a good scene from the movie, then I was like, nah. And Escape Clause, no, thank you.
No.
And I'll go through my Never Watch because I'm sure it'll piss a lot of people off. Actually,
I don't think Never Watch is gonna piss people off. Do you? Do you really think that?
I mean, the fact that I've never seen A Christmas Story.
I mean, it's easy to miss.
I mean, it's easy to miss. It's like your top one, but it's easy to miss.
I mean, he never seen Die Hard.
Okay. So the thing about Christmas Story was it did not do very well theatrically.
That's why It's a Wonderful Life is a staple for a lot of people because they just kind of put it on because it didn't do well at first and it was a cheap movie, but they ran it so often that people started watching it as much, which is why I'm okay with never seeing it because it's not even a good movie. It was a leftover movie that everyone is like, it's a staple now. It's not. I
disagree. Wonderful Life is a wonderful movie. It's a great concept.
I've never seen it, but it's not.
What are you talking about? Oh man,
it's a really good movie. It's a great concept. A lot of other concepts have been built around the concept of A Wonderful Life.
The rest of the never watched ones are just the standard
stupid bullshit.
Yeah, the dumb let's make it like
I don't see anything on here aside from Die Hard.
I only put it down there because I was like, nah, it's not a fucking Christmas movie. Because it's the same argument we had about Flubber, whatever. Point being, so I went through all of these movies, and if you guys have any strong opinions, I'm sorry.
I do think that's fairly well balanced. If Christmas Story and Wonderful Life were higher, but again, it's like never watched. It's not
like bad. Your tier list.
Yeah.
Essentially.
Yep.
No, but so you've seen movies that I haven't seen as well, which
I've seen a lot.
I think
my family's biggest thing was to watch Christmas movies at least once a year at least once in a while. You would have movies you had in rotation Christmas Vacation, Polar Express, Jim Carrey's Grinch, stuff like that. My dad didn't even like Jim Carrey, but he enjoyed he enjoyed Yes Man and he enjoyed The Grinch.
He enjoyed Yes Man. That's the most Jim Carrey has ever been.
I know. I know. He didn't like it, but he actually enjoyed that. I don't know why. The Red Bull scene where he gets too hyper. My dad didn't like that.
Right. Oh, okay. Got it.
So the whole too hyper thing. Yeah. But anyway, so I've tallied all these points up, and these are the numbers. I didn't have time to go through and list them.
How the heck? I don't understand.
What am I looking at, going?
This is not going to be in the actual like on the screen for this. This is because this is ugly as shit. But but the ones that I found that are our bottom 5, which are just ones that no one's seen and no one gives a shit about, is hold on, I gotta find my.
That is a very clear screen.
There it is.
Very clean.
Very clear.
The bottom 5. Sorry, I'm eating my microphone. The bottom 5 is number 50 is The Ultimate Christmas Present. I don't know. Has anyone even seen that? Does anyone even know anything about that movie?
I've never heard of it.
Ultimate Christmas Present?
There's
Yeah.
one that's 41.
That's the one.
Okay. 41.
Yeah, no,
I've never seen that.
Yeah.
Never heard
That's
of
the
it.
lowest one. That's the lowest one.
Sounds like trash.
43 is Let It Snow. I don't like any of the Hallmark bullshit Christmas movies in the
Why
first
did you
place.
use yellow?
So it was easy to see.
I can't see shit.
It was easy to see. I'm sorry.
What for who?
To listen for me, because I was doing this really fast at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Number 48 was Office. Actually, that's funny. It was number 48.
Office.
Number 48 was Office Christmas Party, which again, these are all nothing movies. Number 56 is whatever that movie is with that guy and that girl. I don't know what the fuck. Sometimes you've just got to do something. I have no idea. And
Best man.
Interesting.
62, where is it? 62 is that one. Love Actually.
Oh.
Love Actually.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
whatever.
I've never seen it.
Yep. So our top is hold on. That one.
Yeah, because we can see what you're pointing to.
Hold on. I'm trying to. I have the top 4.
He's mathing it out.
trying
He's
to find
mathing
the
it
He's
out.
mathing it out
That's
right
what
now.
that's what I was doing.
And he can't read his own fucking because he used yellow over Christmas.
Nope, that one. That one's higher. Hold on. That
Can't
one's
see
higher.
shit.
That one's higher. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, all these bottom ones are bullshit. Oh, except for that one. Oh, damn.
We got a tie.
We do have a tie. You're right. You're
Huh?
right. And that goes over because I was higher on 2 lists because you guys, they're fucking idiots and don't watch any Christmas movies.
Hey, that movie is a Christmas movie.
It's not a Christmas movie. Okay. So our top 5, surprisingly, I'm gonna do honorable mentions first. Honorable mentions go to Polar Express and Elf, which are number 7 and 6 respectively.
Mm-hmm.
Our number 5 movie is The Santa Claus. I don't know how the fuck that made it there, but it did.
It's pretty funny, okay?
I
go ha-ha when I watch it.
Okay, you know what?
I go ha-ha.
Because Grandstand probably watches movies that are just like, you know what? Let's just throw in something that's completely mind-numbing. So, yeah, I can understand that. Our
I have
number
no thought process behind it.
number 4 is Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Okay.
Number 3,
Weird.
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Nice.
It's not a Christmas movie, dude.
Shut
it's
up.
not.
Keep going.
It's not.
Nope.
Fine. Number 2 is Jim Carrey's Christmas Carol.
Christmas Carol. Yikes.
Oof. It's not that good. It's really not. It's not great.
It's not okay.
I don't
it's,
get it.
For me, you
It's
know how
not
there's
that
trauma,
good.
there's also like nostalgia for me because I watched that in the theaters with my dad. So
Okay, no, so I watched it. It was really, when it came out, it blew my mind. I was like, holy crap.
exactly,
This
right?
is the best animation is ever going to get. I watched it in 3D. And then after time, it's just like, yeah, it's fine.
It's all right.
I like the ghost. I like it's a very unique interpretation, and I think that it does lend itself pretty well. I don't think it's that high, but
I think
definitely
it's
not terrible.
because it is so like it is a unique animation style. At least at the time it was. I feel like it's worth being as high.
It's the same people who made Polar Express, right?
I think so. I believe it is. Yeah.
And Mars Needs
Well,
Moms.
it's Disney, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it was Disney. Yeah.
And our number one Christmas movie of all time is a Charlie Brown. Shit.
What? A Polly Brown Christmas.
He's just a bald boy.
Charlie Brown Christmas.
Really? That got first?
Yeah, it did actually.
How? Yeah, we're all confused.
I don't know how it did, but
I
it
don't
did.
even think I put that in my legendary. Where did I put? I feel like
It
I
did.
put that in
It got
good.
it got high enough. Where's my notes? Hold on. Where's my notes?
I need to see these calculations, sir. 'Cause, you know,
Oh shit! I'm losing it. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Uh-oh.
so
Charlie Brown.
Hold on.
Charlie Brown. Charlie
go.
Brown.
It's like, I'm sure it was good.
Charlie
I
Brown's
need to see this
Christmas.
formula.
Fine.
then.
Charlie Brown's
It's just
Christmas. Are you ready?
strange.
I'll check my math. I know I checked it because I was surprised too. I checked it. Charlie Brown Christmas. The Cockthorn had it in 50, 49, 48, 47, 46, 45. In sixth place, which gives it 45 points.
Huh.
Okay.
Okay.
Jerry had it in
I should have probably considered my choices
Eighth.
a little bit.
eighth place,
deeper.
which gives it 43 points.
Oops.
I had it in 46 in sixth place. In sixth place.
Wait, I had it in bad though.
So did I.
It only mattered the order. It was all that
Oh, the
mattered.
order.
No.
Okay.
You didn't have it in bad. You had it in.
No, it wasn't bad.
Didn't watch it.
No, it was bad. It was bad. He didn't have anything
Oh,
and
but-
didn't watch.
I put everything in bad.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, got it. But based on its place
And
in.
Grandstand had it in 39th.
Don't you?
Or wait, I put 39. Stupid. I put 39 and not 40. So if you add the one from my mistake, it's 173.
Oh,
Oh.
Yep.
What the heck?
interesting.
That's the thing. It wasn't low enough to not like it. You guys were like, it's a pretty good movie. And because we all said it was pretty good and no one had a strong opinion against it, then it made the top.
Interesting.
I did. I actually had a strong opinion. I said it was bad.
Yeah, well, you didn't have
Override.
enough.
Override.
Nope.
Override.
Nope. There's no overrides. Nope.
Ring-a-ding-a-ding.
No overrides. Nope. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was my tier list.
We said I said for failure on this one.
You guys already.
Oh my.
There is no overrides because you guys did not. You did your own tier list. It wasn't a conglomerate one.
Feel like this was a trap.
It was. And you know what?
This was a Christmas.
I'm
this was a
happy.
Christmas
I'm
trap.
happy because I do like the Charlie Brown Christmas. I don't care what any of you guys say.
I don't hate it. It's
The
pretty-
only thing
pretty
I
decent.
hate is that Christmas Vacation is at 115, which is
That shocked me. Christmas
Yeah.
Vacation is wonderful.
because Jerry put
I
it
don't know.
at no, Jerry. Where? Hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and go through the notes a little bit just to kind of speed this along. Jerry had Christmas Vacation at. Hold on, I can't read my own handwriting. Hold on a second.
Jerry, I
had
feel like you'd like Christmas Vacation.
Christmas Vacation. What he got 4 points for.
You bitch.
For those of you listening, he just did the shush.
Oh wait,
action.
what happened? I wasn't looking. What happened, Jerry?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Jerry likes the movie. He doesn't think it's bad.
It got 50 points from me, 48 from
I'm not hushing up about it.
from Grandstand, from
Bro,
the
I
Cockthorn.
had to be
I
a
think-
Grinch. Do you really think I will put Home Alone in bad, bro?
I mean,
Then
Come on.
for the listeners,
But you did, though.
the
But
listeners,
you did,
we
so-
definitely set him up for failure because I definitely, when I told him, I said, "Can you fill this out and just not give a shit about it?" And he was like, "Yep." So
yeah.
Karn did it. Karn did it.
no.
Yeah, he's the reason why
Because if
we
I
have
had to
such a
do
weird
it the
top
right
five.
way, Home Alone will be in Watch Every Christmas.
God damn it, dude.
Shut up. Let me finish.
Karn. No, I'm not even mad at
Elf-
Jerry. I'm mad at
Elf
Karn.
would have been in Watch
What?
Every
It's your
Christmas.
fault. You let him
Yeah,
off the hook, Karn.
I'm trying to remember.
didn't do
Almost
nothing.
Christmas would have been up there. What else?
You gotta keep Jerry J.
Almost
Right.
Christmas. What the fuck are you talking about?
Almost Christmas. It's on the list.
Oh, it is. You like
That
that
would've been-
movie?
We watch it.
The way
It's,
he
a,
said,
cul-
"You like
it's a
that
cultural thing.
movie? Oh, you like that
It's a cultural
No, it's not
thing.
because I had Last Holiday and good. So it's not a cultural thing.
Last holiday was on the list. That would have been in good.
I love last holiday.
The fact that he even asked if last holiday was on the list means that he didn't pay attention to a goddamn thing that he was doing.
Nope. Honestly, he ruined the average. We probably would have had a really nice, well balanced list.
But that was the point. Is that, you know what? Sometimes in life you like things people don't like, and sometimes you have friends that don't give a shit about what you're trying to do.
That's
That's
true.
Jerry. That's Jerry that I was referencing there. He's pointing to himself, and I'm pointing at him too.
I'm also pointing at him.
You know what? The highest thing, that I hope I'm gonna put on the tier list is Mick Hawthorne's segment coming up here.
I didn't know that.
Bro, that segue
today?
had a broken ass fucking wheel. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, sorry.
All right. Today's debate topic, our Christmas debate topic, is it okay to lie to your children about the existence of Santa Claus?
Ooh.
And if it is or is not okay, and this is kind of a two-parter. What would be the benefit, or like the pro or the con, of telling your kid about Santa?
There's two sides to this coin, because one, I don't want some fat motherfucker taking all the credit for all the money I put into these gifts that they're opening, and they're just praising Santa Claus. And
I want
just
this
sitting over
fat
here,
motherfucker
like,
to get credit for
like,
it.
no, this fat motherfucker bought y'all gifts, not that motherfucker.
He's taking all the credit.
Right. He eating all the cookies, drinking all the milk. And y'all just love this man.
Man, Santa sucks.
Right, you know what I'm saying? But then the other side of the coin, the magical experience of it, like the tooth fairy and all that stuff, it's cool. I mean, I got the harsh reality to where Santa didn't give me it wasn't Santa. It was the tooth fairy. The tooth fairy didn't give me my money under my damn pillow. And my dad got frustrated, which I think he was just frustrated because he was paying bills and he had the money to put under the pillow. He was like, you know what? Ain't no Easter Bunny, ain't no Santa Claus, I cried hard. But now I understand why he did, because he's like, he already stressed because of bills. And he was like, you know what?
Yeah.
I'm just going to end this. Ain't none of this is real. I did all this. And I'm like, oh, okay.
I just want to put this out there that, Jerry, you have a very good opportunity to do both. And I saw this at Ollie's yesterday, and I want to show it to you, because you have an opportunity to where you have the best of both worlds.
Oh, Black Santa. Could I not just dress up as Santa?
You can just become.
I mean, like,
Santa.
I'm not saying I'm not saying
you are real.
I'm not saying you have the build for Santa, but like, you could just be like, I am Santa,
I mean, I don't have the build of Santa, and I look pretty damn good as Santa Claus.
Like
Grandstand, you would know.
Wait, whoa.
Hold on a minute.
That's right. We made a little Christmas video. Oh man, we're gonna have to show you guys that later. But yeah, no, like, your wife could be like, yeah, it's weird. Like, your dad, like, he just becomes a different person, and all of a sudden there's like gifts and stuff, and like, I don't know what happens to him. And the kids are like, whoa, yeah, that's crazy.
Ooh, they can be like, Dad, it's awesome. Ooh, every year Dad transforms into this guy.
Yeah, he just becomes all magical and stuff. Like, how does he do it?
Long as we leave him cookies.
He comes back, he turns back to, regular dad, as long as you give him cookies that night.
Yeah.
But like, he'll bring all the presents and stuff, and like, it's this whole transformation thing.
And
like,
that goes
That's
back.
actually a dope idea.
That goes back to what I was saying about creating your own traditions as well. Could you imagine? Sorry, my balls are on my head. Could you imagine if, like, could you imagine if, like, you started your own little thing where, like, you're like, listen, here's the deal, okay? If you don't leave cookies out for Santa, then Santa takes over Daddy, and you all like it when Santa takes over Daddy.
Bro, I I am ordering a Santa costume.
He is on board.
Oh no, Jerry!
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, he's becoming Santa. You know what's funny? Because with this whole entire podcast, he was like, convince me that Christmas is good. And then he becomes Santa.
Oh my God.
He like comes down the chimney and like, ho, ho, ho. He's like,
What have y'all done?
Do you have a chimney?
we've changed him.
I'm really proud of us.
I'm in
Honestly,
an apartment.
Yeah.
I feel like
I have
we won.
I have a balcony.
He just comes climbing up to the balcony, breaks the screen door.
Bro, and then
you just see
after
Jerry.
Christmas, I can just send the shit back.
You just see Jerry like this. You just see him like.
Kids, go get your mom.
Even better yet, he don't even climb up like it's a fucking like cool feat. He just gets like a fucking ladder and just leans up against the balcony. He's just like, oh, kids.
And then they grow up and they're like, man, yeah, Christmas was always so weird.
It was so awkward.
He
Honestly, it was
Dad
cringe.
was like
That's the
off
best. That's the best part is when he goes to tell
He was
like
drunk.
the other kids. He goes to tell the other kids at school about what Santa is to them, and it's just like.
My dad just is unhinged on Christmas. He becomes something
Vaping.
else.
Santa's vaping.
And then you just don't like they find out Santa's not real, but you just don't stop doing that. Like
Yeah,
you just
and
keep going until they're like
Yeah.
16, 17, 18.
And it becomes normal for your kids, right? So that when they like talk about it with their friends, they're just like, yeah, doesn't your dad do that? They're like, no. What? That's great. You know,
That's a good
So-
little tradition.
So let them believe in Santa or not. Neither. Just become him.
Yes.
That's the basis
good.
right there.
That's good.
Just become
Yeah.
Santa
Yeah,
Claus.
so that you get the credit and
Yeah.
the magic of a Christmas is alive and well.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Good soup.
Yo,
Good soup.
that's
What
the
about
best.
you, Grandstand? What do you think? What do you think?
Ah, shoot. Well, like that, I mean, after we came up with that idea, like I can't, like that's just the best. What I was going to say before, if it was like an option of either or, just like, you know, no Santa or yes Santa, I would probably lean towards no Santa. Mainly, and again, I'm going to bring this back in because I am a Christian and I celebrate Christmas for, you know, the Christian reasons. And it's weird for me to like have these holidays being revolved around characters that aren't real, and then you throw Jesus in there, and it's like when you grow up, it's like, oh yeah, Santa's not real, and then what about Jesus? And it's like it kind of like it can confuse a child's mind, and it definitely confused mine. And so
It confused mine
that
as
kind
well
of
when I was
experience
little.
for me as
Well,
a kid, it was just like,
See, my mom didn't do Santa, and I'm perfectly fine with that. It didn't ruin my childhood. It put into perspective what I was celebrating Christmas for.
yeah,
it
it
wasn't
was
for
just
Santa.
confusing.
Right.
Yeah.
And also just disregards, again, I really like Jerry's point, to his point, where it's like giving, there's no accountability or like the expectation of what the kid is wanting for Christmas hinges on something that might not be realistic.
Yeah.
And that
It's like
your parents
yeah.
are the ones who are getting you the gifts, right?
Right. Yeah.
Like
so
your
when
wish list,
that-
and then it opens the door to distrust one of the parents because you're lying to your kid, and then two of Santa Claus because you put down a Christmas list of things that you want and you don't get them. Then it's just disappointing, and it's
Yeah.
really just kind of like you're prioritizing what you're going to get for Christmas rather than the point of Christmas.
Yeah.
which
Right. It's a little bit of a rude awakening. Like it's like when the child realizes like, oh, these things aren't real, and it's like, welcome to the real world, buddy. And it's like, I don't know. Like some people might be like, yeah, sometimes as a kid, you know, you need those, you know, types of moments of like, wow, yeah, no, this is reality or whatever. No, that it's just dumb. It's a dumb rude awakening of like reality.
Right.
It's like that didn't need to be there for me to be like, oh, well, now I'm disappointed.
it's like if I'm not going to lie about the truth of life and death to my child, why would I lie to them about a fictional character that will not affect their lives in any way, shape, or form, negatively or positively?
Yeah.
Right. And
Probably
I'm not,
more negatively.
I'm definitely not saying that, like, you know, we should just like cut Santa out entirely. It's just
no. Well, it's fun. It's part of our culture, right?
It's fun. Yeah, no, it's just a fun little thing. And like you treat it like that, and then your kids will treat it like that. And it's like they'll just, you know, naturally be like, oh, yeah, Santa's not real, but like, yeah, look at Santa on that sleigh. You know, it's really cool, you know, whatever. Whether it's a toy or like a movie or like whatever, like they can enjoy Santa as like a thing, but like we don't have to go down the whole like,
well, and
he's
even
real.
use the opportunity, use it as an opportunity to teach them about the real person, Saint Nicholas, and what he did.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Because, I mean, he was based off of a real person. Santa was based off of a real person.
Wait, he was?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, so Saint Nicholas was an actual saint, and he did actually provide gifts for children and for families that were not doing too well.
Guess who didn't know that?
It's very wholesome, right?
Yeah,
Right.
pretty wholesome. So I mean, that's a good story, and you can tie it back, and it, you know, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think that, you know, Santa's a very, and I don't you hear what I'm not saying. If you're a parent who does Santa with your kids, obviously you're not a bad parent for doing that.
Right. Yeah, no.
And you can handle that. But, you know, just be prepared for your children to not trust you. And then if you can't even tell them a simple truth, how can they trust you about the hard truths?
Do you think? Okay,
Hawthorne is convicting you right now.
Drop the mic already.
So, all right. Do you guys think that it might be a good idea to, instead of going through here's Santa Claus and he's real and he brings you all your presents and if you're good and whatever, like there's a broader argument to have of like the whole tricks that parents play on their kids to be like, hey, you know, if you're not good, the boogeyman will get you or shit like that. You know, like they're what do they call it? Not constructs. They're archetypes or whatever, something like that. There's a classification of things that aren't real but are like accepted as like stories essentially. But do you think that
like grim fairy tales or cautionary tales?
There's a word for it I can't think of, but
yeah,
like if you think of like, say we don't use Santa as like a you know an archetype of like, okay, here's Santa Claus and he's real and he brings you toys if you're good and he can, you know, sees you when you're sleeping, whatever the fuck, like
gives you coal when you're naughty.
Yeah, like stuff like that. Like, would we be better off as having Santa as like a mascot of Christmas versus a like I said, like an archetype or like a, you know, a mythical guy who's in charge of Christmas?
I think it's fun. It's a part of our culture, right? It's like Santa is a part of our culture, but I don't think that he should be the main focus of Christmas. I think that he is a fun little aspect of tradition or whatever. And in the same way that you wouldn't use, I just don't like using other people, like fake or real, as an incentive to get your children to behave. You should just be honest with your children.
You should be a parent. Yeah.
Like you need to treat your kids. you need to grow adults, not children. Right? Ooh. You need to raise adults, not children. And so there are certain truths in life that you can protect your children from until they get older. I don't think that using the boogeyman as an incentive for you to not get out of bed during the night.
Yeah. Jerry,
or using Santa as an incentive or use Santa as an incentive to have your children behave well, because then they're always going to be measuring themselves according to what they ought to do, which I mean, that's almost legalistic.
Just become the boogeyman. Yeah.
That's our yeah. So Jerry, so the Amazon cart you're in right now,
you crawl out from under the bed.
Go back to sleep.
They're like,
honestly, if my kids wake me up in the middle of the night for no good goddamn reason, then they are gonna get the boogeyman.
Well, I was gonna ask because Jerry, you're the only one that lives with kids on a daily basis, right? I don't have my kid every day.
Unfortunately.
So you have them all the way up until Christmas Day.
Mm-hmm.
So like trying to like, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Trying to like prepare the house or the presents, whatever, for Christmas, like that becomes a thing where like they're around all the time. So like you can't really be like, oh yeah, Santa brought this, but like they were awake for until 2:00 in the morning because, you know, we know how your kids are. They love to run around your living room and cause chaos and everything. So to you, would that be a different story of like, okay, my kids are already like kind of like unruly as it is. And it's not like a diss or whatever. It's just like, that's how kids are. Right.
Mm-hmm.
So as McCockton was saying, like you going against the whole, okay, we use these external things to control our kids. Would you say that like it's okay to have that scapegoat there of like, if you're good, Santa will bring you presents, because it's just an easy way of like, because kids are really impressionable, to be like, okay, go sit the fuck down or else Santa ain't gonna bring you shit. Like
does it actually
as
work
opposed
that way?
as opposed to that you would be someone that would be like, oh, like not you personally, but like you would also be like, I'm not gonna get you shit versus Santa's not gonna get you shit. Do you see what I'm saying?
Let me see. It's more like, okay, at the age they are now, they know Santa Claus.
Yeah.
They love Santa Claus.
Yeah.
So, because you don't want to be just the mean, you want to find a balance between strict parent, not too mean, like staying on your business, but at the same time, parenting is tiring. And if I can just say, if you don't go to sleep, Santa Claus not gonna bring your gift, and they go to sleep, it's just like, oh my God, that was easy. That was so simple.
Yeah.
Instead of saying, hey, if you don't go to sleep, Dad ain't getting, they're like, we don't care because you ain't getting that shit. Santa Claus getting that shit.
Yeah.
Like, we gonna piss you off, but then,
But then Santa's got us. Yeah.
It sounds like it sounds like a useless middleman, though. It's like, if you don't respect me, then somebody that doesn't exist that you do respect is going to punish you.
Yeah. But then
that doesn't make any sense.
But then you get to your point, like, okay, if you don't go to sleep, I'm gonna kick your ass. Then like, oh shit, let me go to sleep. And
there you go.
And
Santa is gonna be the least of your worries.
Right.
Well, that's what I'm saying, though.
Santa can't save you from this ass whooping.
The fact that Santa, like, because for my personal experience, I grew up knowing Santa, and then I got older, kind of figured it out for myself before my parents even told me. That was like, Santa's not real. I'm like, yeah, I know. It is, it's not, easy to convince me that some guy visits a bunch of households in one night, which I also thought about, though. It could be possible if he had magical powers, if he went through like the time zones, right?
Right.
He does.
Because like, if you think about it, you get to like, Eastern, Central, Mountain, and Western, right? Like all of those, there's a lot of people there. But then you get to like, fucking the ones that are just like the islands, and there's a few households, you know what I mean? So like he could make up the time by spending less time there and then go through. So like there is a world where it could be possible, he's just in New York, like with a fucking Gatling gun trying to fire all the goddamn presents out of the sleigh. Yeah. But like,
it's a Panzer.
But like, to me, I don't know, because I've struggled with this myself, because I've struggled with the fact of like my kid is growing up knowing about Santa Claus from other people. I I only recently started mentioning Santa to him because all of his family members are already mentioning Santa to him. So it's like,
yeah,
you're already getting taught about this person that I didn't really have a choice in teaching you about. So like, I might as well just go along with it now, right?
And then there's also the politics of trying to respect the wishes of the other side of the family, and not being just blatantly telling him the truth. So I mean, obviously there's politics there that need to be navigated.
Let me tell you something. When you get into like a relationship and you have a kid that you have to then co-parent, you lose a lot of power, especially if you're a dad.
Lose all the power.
Yeah.
That happens a lot.
I thought about I thought about like not teaching my kid about Santa Claus at all, because I was like, no, I don't want him to learn about, like, again, like I had the whole internal debate too of like, okay, like I want you to learn that I'm going through all this extra effort to put this stuff under the tree for you. No one did this for me, like it was me. But then I also thought about it, like, you know, the cool thing about having Santa Claus to me is that you can have, like we talked about the whole thing of like, hey, you're not good. Santa ain't gonna give you shit, right? But like at the same time, you know, I'm already okay with disciplining my kid. You know, I'm okay with like, you know, being the nice parent and then being like, okay, like chill the fuck down.
The disciplinarian, yeah,
like you got to sit down or else I ain't getting you shit, right? Like I just went through a thing where my kid like was like literally looking at me in Walmart and was just like looking dead in my eyes and was just like, you didn't give me those baseball cards and you should give me the baseball cards. And I was like,
excuse me?
Who the fuck you think? Like, I was like, bro, who the yeah, but
boy?
Anyway, bro, I say boy so often with him because I'm just like,
Where do you get that? Where did you get that? Where did you get that?
But again, and that comes with him not being around me enough. That is fine. But like the thing that I was tackling and like kind of struggling with in my head was like, okay, I know that my son is going to grow up knowing Santa Claus now. And it almost is kind of like a little bit of a reliever, like a stress off your shoulder of like, you know, like he'll start to believe that there's, you know, different things that, you know, that like he learns that, I guess it's what I'm trying to say. It's a cheat code of like a moral compass of like, when you're a kid, if you're good, you know, it's the same thing with like religion. If you're good, then good things come to you. And if you're bad things come to you. Like, I guess that's like what I'm trying to say is that like,
I don't know. When you're good, bad things come to you. When you're bad, good shit.
Yeah, but you learn it when you're an adult,
this.
though. When you're a kid, it's true. Like within the realm of your household, if you're good, good things come to you, and if you're bad, bad things come to you. In the realm, just in your four walls. Go ahead.
What you're trying to say, it sounds like what you're trying to say is Santa is a really good way to visualize that to your kids without having to go into the ethics and philosophical debate.
And like and grandstand, you were saying about like how you celebrate for the religious reasons. It's kind of the same thing of like why teaching your kids religion is also a good thing, because it gives you that scapegoat of not having to go into the morality of like, well, for the greater good of the humanity, you can just be like, okay, well, God or Jesus are looking down on you, and if you disappoint them, like you're going to be going to a bad place. So you want to be good. Like these things are all just easy things to push on your kids to be like, hey, you got to be good or else that person's going to be angry at you. It's the same thing that dads do when they're like, hey, listen, I'm okay with you doing this, but your mom is not going to be happy if she sees you doing that.
See, but mom's a real person and the consequences can be really real.
Are you saying that Santa's not real?
I thought you were about to say mom's a real. I thought he was going to say moms are real, dads are not. I'm like, oh.
Mine wasn't.
No. How do you exist? How do you exist then?
Jesus, exist in a vacuum. Merry Christmas.
Explain that one.
Explain. Checkmate. Checkmate, atheists.
Gotcha.
You're here.
I didn't have a dad, so how am I here? Jesus much?
Got Jesus?
Bro,
Oh, jeez.
lightning just scared the shit out of me. I jumped.
Oh, dude, are you okay?
Are you okay?
No, my soul left my body.
So I think in general, we agree on a lot of things.
Well, I was gonna say,
but most importantly,
I was gonna ask you, Grandstand, is that because you have a kid on the way, what do you think you're going to do?
oh yeah, probably exactly what I said was just like, you know, not like completely trying to take Santa out of the picture, but just not really putting him in the forefront.
Yeah,
You know, he's just there. You know, they're gonna see him.
half and half.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like
And I'm just gonna become Santa Claus.
and I'm
Yeah.
gonna become Santa Claus. Yes, I think that's a great idea.
God, can you imagine how terrifying Grandstand Claus would be?
He doesn't have a beard. He doesn't have
Just
a
a
beard.
white
He got the
mustache.
A white
I'm just-
mustache.
Oh, yeah, kid. Here's your present.
Here's your presents, everybody. Here's
just
your
make a
presents,
whole-
kid.
I'd make like a bunch of noise in the middle of the night. That's just like absolutely terrifying.
Oh my God, dude. Bro,
Just
I
break
could
the
see
plate,
Grandstand
setting the glass.
I could see Grandstand dressed as Santa and just like putting the presents on our tree, like, okay, here we go, put this one here, and okay, we go, put that one there. The daughter comes down like, Santa?
Santa?
What? How you doing?
And then she's like, Dad? It's,
What are you talking about?
stumbling,
He just sprints out
shoving
the
cookies
house.
in my mouth as I'm like trying to get out.
You have to actually go through their chimney because she has to see you leave through the chimney, so you're just like,
Look, he in the chimney like this, holding on until she walks off.
he like has his watch on, he calls peas, he's just like, hey, so listen,
I'm stuck in this.
Peace,
You gotta
peace.
help me,
Listen, peace. Listen. You don't understand. You don't understand, peace. Wait a second. Listen, okay? You know, it's just my daughter was there, and listen, okay? She was
She
playing
like
Among
comes
Us.
over to the chimney, looks up at me, and I'm just like,
Oh my God.
I'm waiting on Rudolph.
My sleigh's a little delayed.
yeah.
My sleigh's in traffic. Just give me not be
Oh,
on the way.
yeah. Sorry.
I'll be leaving in a second.
This is a different kind of chimney I'm used to.
You see Santa taking an Uber.
your daughter's like just looking up, just like, Dad, we have a cap on our chimney. How the hell are you gonna get out of here?
I'll figure it out. Go back to bed. Go back to bed. I'm going to use my magic, okay?
Good topic.
Anyway.
Good topic.
Good
I like
topic. Yeah.
That
that's
was a
a
good
good
one. That was a
topic.
good one.
Good discussion.
That one,
Yeah,
that one. The wheels were there, and we kind of drove it in all different directions. But I feel like
You mean the sleds were there?
if I had my glasses, I'd be putting them down. McCockthorne's using his override.
Got override.
That's all he's got to say. What a wonderful time we've had here over on the Nimrodders podcast.
Yeah.
I hope you have a wonderful Christmas.
Happy holidays. Happy
Happy
Kwanzaa.
holidays.
Happy
And
Hanukkah.
before we get out of here for 1 second, why don't we go through and just say one thing we want for Christmas, and hopefully Santa brings it to us.
Oh yeah. What do I? Wait. What do I want? Does anybody know?
No
what
one else speak until grandson says
Oh, no, wait. Wait, now I gotta think about it. Maybe like let's think. Wait, what do I? Should there be like maybe? I like things. Do I like? Do I want some?
Jesus Christ.
I mean, there's like a lot of. I mean, something silly, maybe fun, like something that I can fidget with. Maybe like a fidget toy, maybe? Wait, no, but I don't use fidget.
Grandson wants a graphics card for Christmas. There you go.
Oh, that'd be great. I want a graphics card. Thank you for telling me.
For all the podcast listeners, this is how Grandson actually is. This is not like a this is not a
he's
show.
not acting. He's this way. This is the way he is.
This is exactly
He is
how
100% authentic, and we love him for it.
Oh man, I just can't think of it. Like I love finding really weird things to give other people.
What's the last thing you saw in the store that you want?
There's something coming your way.
What?
Excuse me.
Hey, what are you getting me?
Wait, guys.
Yeah, what are you getting me?
Oh,
What do you give me? Yeah, what do you give me?
Let me think about it. Hold on. Sorry, I just saw something and I was like, whoa. And so I got it.
Yeah, no, now I gotta get you something.
No.
Yeah,
That's the
No.
thing. Graphics card.
No. Oh, you got me a graphics card.
McCockthorne, what do you want for Christmas from Santa Claus?
What I want for Christmas from Santa Claus is
My
a full-time job
Oh, I'm sorry. What was that?
Full-time
with
job.
benefits.
Nice.
With
And a 401k.
And a 401k.
And a car.
Nice.
Pay time off.
Yeah, give me
And
some
the Jellies of the
PTO
Month Club.
And some what's it called? Disability too. Not disability.
Dentals.
No, dentals.
I
You know what?
I want the
And
dentals.
that ties into all you want for Christmas is your 2 front teeth. Jerry,
Yeah.
what the what the fuck are you doing? Jerry, what do you want for Christmas from Santa?
A nap.
You can do that.
That's a good Christmas
give
present.
me a different.
No, I can't do that. I need
He
him
will give
to
you
make it
a
possible.
nap.
Yes, he's gonna make it possible for me to be undisturbed and take a nice, decent nap.
I don't have a hammer, but he could just like hit you in the head with a hammer and just.
If it puts me to sleep and
just
I can
knock you
wake
out.
up rested, I'll
What
take
do you
it.
want for
I'll be
Christmas,
out.
Karn?
Huh? I wasn't prepared for you to ask me that question, actually.
What do you
Not so
want?
easy, is
What
it?
do I want? What do I want for Christmas?
A speed editor. You have it.
I want our
already.
podcast to be. I want our podcast to be successful.
You know what? All right. This goes along with me. What I want for Christmas from Santa Claus is for Jerry to stop having so many worries about money and just be able to live his life happily.
Ooh.
Amen.
Amen.
Bro, I feel like I would be a complete 180 of who I am if that ever happens.
You
You just turn white.
Be white and serious. God damn. Karn.
Oh, he's dying.
Oh no, Jerry. Jerry, give
All
him
I
this.
want for Christmas is to become a white man. That's it. That's all I want. That's all I want. Ooh. I'd rather deal with those problems than these problems. Let's go. Let's go. I just want to worry about my taxes and stuff. That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Anyway, Merry Christmas to everyone who is listening to the podcast, and just know,
I ain't got no bills.
just know that we are taking 2 weeks off for the holidays to allow y'all to not have to listen to our stupid voices for that time. And until then, yeah, it's for you. And until then,
We're taking a break for you.
yeah, it's not for us. It's for you. I know it's worth too much. And until that time, Grandson, please close us up here.
Yes, we are the Nimrodders. We're on everything that you could possibly listen to. And yeah, whatever you are listening to us on, or if you know, listening on us on YouTube or Spotify or whatever, watching us, you know, please hit the subscribe or the follow or the plus or the whatever it is, and tell people that we exist. We do exist.
Please.
Yes, we do.
This show this show gets better because of you. So if you want quality content, share it so we can be quality.
Thanks
to our
We need the quantity for the quality.
Exactly. And for now, goodbye. See ya. I don't.
Jingle bells, jingle bells,
all the way. Merry Christmas. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in the new year.